never be afraid of where you started. Right now, we're currently at the Staples in Middletown that I used to work at. I worked here for, shit, I think close to 2 years. I was just like a sales associate. I did stuff like copy and print, whatever the case may be. I'm going to try to find a screenshot and somewhere pop it up of what I used to look like. I had like this fucking spiked hair. I looked like an idiot. Let's just put it that way. But like, I like going back to these points in my life where like that was where I built like some type of cash flow and like some type of wealth. And people who are currently trying to start a business and want to break away from their job, like I didn't just work at Staples. I also worked as a life insurance assistant. I also worked at a financial firm. And those 3 jobs alone really gave me a really good perspective on like things that I really didn't want to do. Even though I enjoyed some of the work experiences, more so it was me in the back room fucking scaring my boss. Like that's kind of why I got fired. If I can find a video, I'll pop it up for you guys. I used to literally hide in the back room where all like the boxes and shit were, and I would just fucking jump scare my boss, and like he used to get so pissed. But like, yeah, I was literally a child. I was immature. I was just like trying to find my way, and like this was the best way that I can actually build cash and make a name for myself and like actually have money to invest in a business and like, you know, be able to get the Mazda that I got and be able to afford it and like all that stuff. Like a lot of people right now just want to quit their jobs and just go business all in, but like you need cash flow. You need some type of substantial cash to do so. You cannot just get up and leave your job. Stop letting people tell you that like whatever they're offering you is going to allow you to fire your boss in 30 days. Shit doesn't happen like that. You need to have cash flow because in case something happens, you have an emergency, whatever the case may be. Like most Americans do not have enough money to cover an emergency. An emergency fund, I would suggest, would be $20,000 to $50,000. If you don't have $20,000 to $50,000 in an emergency fund, like you're kind of putting yourself in a really rough spot. Because if you quit your job, you now lost that position. Now you're depending on just, you know, either clientele, whatever your business model is. If shit goes south, you're completely fucked. So understand that even small amounts of money like Staples, where I used to work, where I would make like maybe $250, $300 a week. Like that actually made a huge difference for me because $300 a week to me back then was a fuck ton of money. Plus I was, you know, a busboy at a restaurant. I was an assistant at a life insurance company where I was making another $300 a week. And then, you know, when I was doing life insurance, I was making decent money. When I was at the insurance firm, I can't disclose that information, but like I was making very good money there. Like all that combined allowed me to accumulate cash flow and save money. And like, I wasn't really spending much money at home because I was living at home and I have a crazy amount of expenses. So start taking advantage of like, if you're at home right now and your parents are housing you and holding you down, you need to fucking get cash. Okay. Cash is king when you have nothing. Okay. But when you have an asset like a business that's paying you out every single day or every single week or every month, whatever the case may be, you can afford to take that substantial income and then quit other things. So like, just understand that. Like, don't let anybody tell you, you know, where you currently are, where you started, like, is a huge impact on who you are. Like, no, I was a fucking idiot. As you see in the videos, I worked at Staples. I didn't really make much money. Like, I was a clown. I used to party a lot. I used to do dumb shit. And then I had to change my ways because my business started growing and I started working with very high profile people and like, they changed me for the better. So understand that, like, be grateful for where you came from because it does make a huge difference. But yeah, guys, just figured I'd show you this. Like, this is crazy to me. It humbles me. It makes me very grateful for where I've come. Like, that's the name of the game, man. Just some gratitude and some love for yourself will go a long way. Talk to you guys soon.